the business is called Redefine Human Capital. I started the business 6 years ago because I realized there was a huge gap in the South African market, especially for black professionals within corporate. I worked for 2 banks at the time, at 2 different banks, and I found out that there was difficulty in terms of these professionals being orientated into that environment, and they would leave within a space of 12 to 18 months. So Redefine Human Capital was really born to help recruit, to help do executive search of these individuals, and also to make sure that when they actually start within these corporates, that there's a lot of discussions and mentoring between our business and the candidate. We also have a training academy. Currently, we are training NQF5 in software development. So we're training learners. We teach them really how to fish. Coding is the 11th language, will be very soon. And we teach them how to create websites and how to code and AI. And the second learnership that we're running is for entrepreneurs. So we give them the skills of how to be entrepreneurs. We also are an HR virtual partner. So I have such a heart for other entrepreneurs, because I know most small to medium-sized businesses cannot afford an HR manager or an HR business partner. And that's where we step in by really helping them to run their businesses from an HR perspective. I'm running my second cohort of learnerships, and Vanessa, I had to ask myself the question when I started my training academy: why is our unemployment rate for youth sitting at 27.6% at the moment? Actually, no, it's sitting at 38.7%, but overall unemployment in South Africa is sitting at 26.7%. Why aren't these learners getting jobs within the corporates? What's happening? Are they making tea and coffee, or are they actually really running with the learnership? And when I started the training academy, our focus was not just on teaching these learners, but actually taking them through the practicals of them, mentoring, really inspiring them, telling them, also explaining to them that half of them are not going to get jobs within corporate. And that's why I've got the other learnership where I'm teach them how to actually be entrepreneurs. And I'm finding with that methodology that I'm using, it really does open their minds. So now they actually know, I've got a tool, this is my fishing rod, and now I know how to fish in corporate South Africa. In terms of best practice, don't look to the West. There's this saying that Africa needs to solve African problems. And I think South Africa at the moment is so focused on what the West is doing, what other countries are doing. We need to make sure that we have got the skills profile to match where we are as a country. If your unemployment rate is so high and there's so many entry-level youngsters that can't get jobs, we need to be able to create an opportunity for them where we can actually have jobs for them. A lot of our clothing, for example, is not made in this country. A lot of our goods is not made in this country. A lot of our food products aren't even coming from South Africa. I mean, I was very surprised to go buy sugar beans the other day, and I was like, it comes from China. I'm like, but why is that so? So, yeah, I definitely think we should look within ourselves, within Africa, and get our own solutions. My 2 pearls of wisdom would be that to be a good leader, you need to serve. You need to serve the people that work for you. You need to serve your community. I find that by serving others, you bring the best out in staff, in their productivity. By treating people as people, seeing the humans in the people that you actually hire and that you look after, you'll get the best results. And the second is to teach people how to fish. Yes, I know that some people won't be entrepreneurs and some will, but if you teach them how to do things, how to run their desks as businesses, you'll get the best result from your staff. So to find us, you can find us at www.redefinehumancapital.co.za. To email us at info@redefinehumancapital.co.za.